So if you haven't had a chance to check out the last video that I did called A Simple Day Trading Strategy, make sure you check that out. And this is part two of that where I want to show a simple swing trading strategy. And I'm going to use FedEx as an example. And I actually did a practice trade, a paper trade on this as I'm getting ready for a big challenge starting next week with my group of folks. We're going to try to take $100 and make it six figures. And we're trying to do that this year. So, wish us well on that. But anyway, if you're new to this channel, thank you for watching. And if you are not new to this channel, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, all those good things. If you have any suggestions about content, feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I'll be glad to take that into consideration. If you have tickers that you want me to check out and break down, I'll be happy to do so. Any questions or concerns, you can send me an email, lance@bhcapitalenterprises.com. I'll leave all that information in the description box. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So, a simple day trading strategy, not day trading, but swing trading strategy, involves simply finding out what the trend is, getting in on a decent pullback in the overall trend. So the trend can be bullish or bearish, finding support and demand levels within that trend and buying at those points. And that's exactly what I did with this FedEx trade earlier this week. What I was thinking in my mind was, hey, I saw that FedEx has earnings that they'll be reporting on Thursday after the markets close. And if you watch the markets for any amount of time, you probably noticed the pattern where companies tend to run heading into earnings. Not all the time, but it does happen quite a bit. And so I figured that FedEx would do the same thing, but I wanted to verify that with the price action. So I pulled up a weekly chart and saw, what was going on there. And one of the first things that I saw on this FedEx chart was demand right here at this purple trend line. So as you can see, every time on the weekly chart that FedEx has hit this area, it gets bought up pretty decently. And so here we are right here. I'm seeing this and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna roll with the pattern here, you know. So that was number one, earnings coming at the end of the week. So tomorrow. So I was looking at it earlier in the week. So that was the first part. Number two was the price had reversed at a key support area or support level. And so then I said, okay, well, let me see what's going on the daily chart. And so I looked at the daily chart, saw the same thing, that the price had reversed at this key level on the daily chart. And I got into this trade, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Uh, It was either yesterday or Monday that I got into this trade. And what I was also seeing on the daily chart was that the price was holding a trend, an upward trend. So a series of higher lows on the daily chart, right? So I saw that the price was actually, yeah, it was right here. So I saw that the price was testing that demand zone on the daily chart, and I said, okay, I think this has a pretty good high probability of success. So I'm going to take a chance on this trade. So I drew up a plan. My planned entry was 217 with a planned exit of about 224. And it happened pretty much in 2 days or maybe overnight, depending on when I got into the trade. Now, it did, when I jumped in initially, it dropped pretty significantly on me. Well, I won't say significantly, but enough for my option contract to go down by almost 35%. But I went back to the chart and said, hey, my hypothesis is still pretty strong here. It hasn't broken any of the key levels that I've identified on the weekly or the daily chart. So I feel pretty good with holding this. And by the end of that day, I think I was up by like 5%. So it dipped to like 35% down, and then closed out the day at around 5% in the black. So um, ended up selling today at 77.5%. So great trade, and actually exceeded my target, my target on the option contract, and my target on the underlying as well. So that was pretty simple. Simple trade, simple setup, just straight, price action. So just to kind of recap how you can, do this, moving forward. Start with a higher time frame, figure out what the trend is, look for areas of support and resistance, and buy and sell based on those areas of support and resistance. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I hope you find some success in your trading. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely working on mine as well. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.